Let's just start with overall impressions of the 2018 calendar.
Well, we're really excited. Coming off a great 2017 championship series season, it looks very similar. There'll be, I think, 17 events. That's what we're announcing today. And really the only meaningful change is that Watkins Glen is rolling off the calendar and is basically being replaced by Portland. And I know our Indycar fans are really excited about being at Portland. We've been really well embraced by Mayor Wheeler there and the whole community, and it's a great Indycar market.
The positive is Portland. Can you speak to a little bit more about that market, that event, and that race, which has Indycar history?
Well, Indycar fans know that the track was built in 1961. It's really in Portland, so it's part of the fabric of that city, kind of like the Indianapolis Motor Speedway might be seen in Indianapolis. It had a great history of IndyCar racing, some of the closest finishes ever. My favorite being the Father's Day event in 1986 when Michael kind of was running out of gas and Dad caught him on Father's Day. So what a script that was. And we missed them since 2007 when we ran last. So to get back there at a great track with a lot of IndyCar history will be exciting. They have been thinking about and cultivating the possibility, developing the possibility for at least a couple of years now. And to have this opportunity at a time of year and on a holiday weekend, which they think is an asset for them, is really exciting for us.
Give us kind of an idea of the long term, and maybe it's long term in 2-3 years, of what you'd like for an IndyCar schedule, number of dates, other ideas and wish list destinations?
Yeah, so this year we'll have 17 events unless we add one in the next few weeks, which would get us to 18. We intend to be very focused on North America, so we could be in Mexico and in Canada, the rest being in the U.S. Except that, we'd like still to consider starting our season a little bit earlier, maybe just after the Super Bowl in early February. And if that's true, there aren't too many warm weather destinations in North America, so we might look a little broader and consider international opportunities in February. So I think 17, 18 events is optimal right now. We don't have any objective to move up, but it seems like over time maybe 20 is sort of the maximum number from early February into September.
You mentioned the possibility of an 18th for 18. What kind of timeline do you have for something to happen with Mexico City? What's involved there that could get that done?
Well, almost all the pieces are in place. There's a lot of excitement about a possible race bringing IndyCar back to Mexico City. It's a great facility. It's a great market. A lot of IndyCar interest and tradition. But everything's got to be in place. And you know, we have all the empathy in the world for Mexico City and the country, which was hit hard by an earthquake. And we'll see if they can keep all the development on schedule. And it's a little slower than we thought it might be, but we think as long as there's enough time for them to successfully promote an event in 18, we could add it even in the next several weeks.
In general, what's the level of anticipation, optimism, excitement about 2018 when you think about the schedule you've talked about, a new look to a car, and some young drivers, including some young and experienced drivers, and a young American champion?
Well, I think the championship and its popularity starts with the platform, which is the schedule, and we're very pleased with this schedule that we've been able to announce. It then goes to the car and the racing, and we think the new car looks great, looks hot, and will perform well, allowing for better, closer racing. And then it's the drivers, and not necessarily in that order, but Joseph Newgarden is our new champion, will be competitive, I'm sure, every week, and a great ambassador for the sport, and very appealing young guy, along with a lot of young guys challenging our veterans. So the narratives, the storylines are fantastic, and we're thinking 2018 is going to be a great year.